Hey you guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. You know what? It's been a while since I actually got up on my soapbox and talked some shit. But, you know, I got a lot of time on my hands here. Probably too much time on my hands. And when I get too much time on my hands, you know what ends up happening. I get in my feelings, and sometimes my mind starts to moving, and I be going places that I probably ain't got no business going. So, what's going to end up happening here? This is going to be just like my soapbox. My soapbox chronicles. But a little bit different here. We're going to call this the why would yous. Okay? Because that's what I had to ask myself. It was just a couple of things that just kept running through my head. I was walking around a couple days and I just kept writing shit down. Just shit that don't make no motherfucking sense. And you say to yourself, why would you? You know, why the fuck would you? And that's basically what this is all about. Just ridiculous shit that don't make no sense. But motherfuckers, to them, it makes sense. So we're going to go ahead. And it's actually, I got 10 of them. So let's go ahead. We're going to get down with the why would yous, okay? The first one, why would you visit someone at their home? And it don't matter whether you came, you know, without calling or any of that, because, you know, I can't fucking stand that shit. But we'll come without calling. But then the thing is, you literally won't leave until they literally tell your motherfucking ass that they are tired of looking at you. Why would you? Why would you stay? And I know you get, because, child, I don't have my feelings well. It all shows on this black ass face. Child, I'm looking at you, and you looking at me, and I know you know, I'm like, child, what the fuck are they? Why would you stay at a motherfucker's house until they literally have to come out their face and tell you, I am tired of looking at you, child? I mean, seriously. I have a friend that would come past my house and he just didn't know when to leave. You would literally go to sleep. Like, you know, my ass will fall asleep on your ass. I mean, literally fall asleep, snoring, and you know how it snores down. Snoring in the whole 9 yards, and wake up that motherfucker sitting over there looking at me. And just, like, I mean, when somebody falls asleep, honey, you've been here 5-6 hours. Go home. Go home. Nobody else should have to tell you. Fucking ridiculous. Anyway, let's move on, because I could probably really go on with that. Number 2. Okay. Number 2. Why would you be offended if a person actually asks you about thrifting? Like if you go to thrift shops. Because there's nothing wrong with thrifting. You know, there's nothing wrong with thrifting. You know, you find some of the best shit in a thrift store because people are getting rid of older things. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. If you're not buying couture, clothing that is out there now is not made the way that clothing was made back in the day. So if you go to a thrift store and you buy something older, it's probably you got a better garment than the shit that you buy now with these substandard fucking linings or no lining at all. Okay? And that's coming from a person that sews and designs clothes. You got suits that literally don't have a lining. How do you make a suit without a lining? And who the fuck is wearing it? Not me. Okay? So there's nothing wrong with thrifting. But here's a person that I thought about. Got a straight cold attitude because someone asked her if she had gone to a thrift store or something about a thrift store. But meanwhile, this person goes to the food bank, food drives, things like that. So if this person knows this about you, Why would you be so offended because they asked you about the thrift store? I just didn't get it. Why would you? Why would you be upset? And I mean was upset, do you hear me? I shop at Macy's. Okay. You shop at Macy's and then stop at the Salvation Army on the way back. I just didn't get it. It just threw me for a loop because there's nothing wrong with the thrift store. But again, why would you? Why would you get... I just didn't get that one, y'all. But okay, anyway, let's move on. Number 3. Why would you double dip at a motherfucking party? Why would you double dip, period? Because that's some nasty bullshit. But let me go. I'm having a party at my house, okay? It's a girlfriend, honey. So, it's a party, a whole party. And I made, there's food and everything. So she's eating. And I caught that bitch just in time. And I had to beg her pardon because I had acted nasty. I did in front of the company. But I looked over and she had done took her motherfucking ass and had gone back to my refrigerator. And she poured, that was the first thing. If you're going to the refrigerator to pull out a container of potato salad, take the container of potato salad out of the motherfucking refrigerator, put it on the counter, motherfucker, and scoop out what it is that you want. Don't be in the refrigerator linked over with a plate trying to get ready to scoop some. Trifling. Just trifling. But anyway, she got this plastic spoon, or fork, spoon, whatever, lipstick on it and everything, because you're already eating. Getting ready to put it back in. Oh, she's going to say, oh, because she dancing now about this potato salad. Yeah, I can make potato salad, y'all. She decides, she's like, oh, yeah, give me some more of this. She then went back in the refrigerator, getting ready. I caught her just in time. Get ready to put her motherfucking fork or spoon back in the motherfucking potato salad, leaning over my refrigerator. And I said, bitch, have you lost your motherfucking mind? And I had to beg her pardon. But what would you do? That is just as nasty. Where do they do that at? Child, nasty. Double dipping, period, is horrible. But that little situation, yeah, it made the list. Why would you? Just nasty. Anyway. Okay, number 4. Move on. Because that gave me the willies. Why would you feel as though you shouldn't pay for certain items in the grocery store? Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Why would you think that you shouldn't have to pay for seasoning packets, Kool-Aid, shit like that? Small thing. I don't pay for that. And don't say it out loud. I don't pay for that. Literally walk around the store throwing these things in your purse. And then, me, Mr. fucking Good Samaritan, always somewhere going to take somebody to the store with me. And you walk around the store motherfucking stealing. Because that's what that is. You're fucking stealing. I'm like, why would you? Why would you? Where did that even come from? That you feel like you shouldn't have to pay for these things. Because anybody knows, grocery store, if you get enough seasoning packets of Kool-Aid, baby, you just spend $20. Fucking mess. That ain't nothing but some fucking ghetto-ass bullshit. Ghetto. That is ghetto. Look that shit up in the dictionary. Ghetto. I don't pay for that kind of stuff. And then gonna stand on it. The fuck out of here. That bullshit. Okay. Number 5. Why would you force, and I say force, because you didn't want to let it go, parenting advice on people when you know in your heart of hearts that you sucked as a parent. You tell yourself anything you want to tell yourself. But at the end of the day, when you look in the mirror, you knew you sucked as a parent. And then catch your attitude when the person call you on it, because you know I'm going to call you on it. Because there's nobody that's going to tell me about how I decide to do what I do with Daughtray and Trayvon. Fuck you. You know, sorry. Parenting, kids don't come with a book. You got to do what seems right for you. Advice is cool if I fucking asked you. If I didn't ask you nothing, bitch, keep it to yourself. But to force your parenting bullshit on me and then you off kilter, and then I know that you wasn't a great parent. Because again, now I'm in my 40s. You may be in your 60s or your 70s. And again, now you don't remember or don't think I remember shit that went on when I was a kid. I got a memory like a motherfucking elephant. Do you understand me? A memory like an elephant. And I remember shit. And that's how I fucking parent. I parented. My whole setup of parenting my children is all based on shit I seen people do that wasn't cool as I was growing up. So all of these motherfuckers that want to come back and try to tell, are you serious? Bitch, I watched you fuck up. I watched you fuck up. You gonna force your shit on me about controlling my kids and telling them what to do and how to do it and how not to do it when you couldn't control yours. See, I have older cousins. See, there's cousins of mine that were 7 to 10 years older than me. I remember being at I was at my grandmother's house. I done been here when folks' mothers showed up at the door to get their daughters, because my cousins was down there filling their daughters full of dick. I was there 7 and 8 years old, and I remember. And I can give you times, dates, and what time they went down that motherfucking basement and bust that pussy wide open. Okay? But now, here we go, years later, I guess you think I don't remember. I don't remember when my grandmother opened the door, you was standing there, coming to get your daughter? Yeah, I remember. That don't qualify you to be able to tell me a goddamn thing. Now, you can offer some advice, but to try to force it on me and then catch an attitude when I'm not receptive, come on. Come on. And sometimes we forget things, but we don't forget everything. And embarrassing issues like that, having to come and get your child from somebody's house, from being fucked in their pussy, you don't forget that. You don't forget that. That's ingrained. If I had to go get my motherfucking child, 13, 14, 15, from some motherfucker fucking them, I would not forget that. And neither the fuck would she, because I would beat that bitch to death that I had to come and get you. But I definitely would not be somewhere trying to force my advice on a motherfucker and try to act like it didn't happen. You know, they do that at church. Everything goes in the sea of forgetfulness at church. But in the ghetto, child, ain't nobody forgot. Moving on. Number 6. I love this one. Okay. Why the fuck would you bring a meal, a personal meal, to a cabaret? A personal meal. Okay, so dig this. Y'all know I live in Pittsburgh. There's a lot of, sometimes we have these cabarets, and they be huge cabarets out at on the other side of town at this Coliseum, and it's real big, and it's always, they have cabarets, and it's just a fabulous time. But I got a friend, child, will literally generally when we go to Cabaret, you've planned. You say, okay, well, we're all going to meet. We're going to meet this kind of time. And if somebody's getting the seats and all that shit, and you've kind of gone through the menu, I'm going to bring this, I'm going to bring that. So, y'all could chill. And everybody brings covered dishes. And then, we chill. At the Cabaret, you got your group of people. And then, if you know other people, because I know lots of people. I'm a hairdresser and all that. And, I know people. So, shit, I can maneuver around. But you have that. But generally, you stay with your core group of people. This one particular person, child, goes, now, stop. And if you didn't cook that, that's cool. But to stop at like a Kentucky Fried Chicken and buy a 3-piece dinner and then come sit with the group and then eat out of their food. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I mean, if you were going to be exclusive, because there's people that don't eat, like they don't like buffet things and they don't like potluck and stuff like that, and I understand that. But you brought what you brought. You spent $7 on you. And that was it. And that's what you meant. That's all you were going to spend. You weren't making no covered dish. But you're going to sit with a group of people. Then that's what you need to do. You need to eat that $7 meal. And then you done eating for the night. Don't you have your ass over there with no plate. Getting the people's shit. Why would you? Why would you? See where we're going with this? Okay, let's move on. I told y'all. See, I probably got too much time on my hands. I'm telling y'all. Okay. Number 7. Okay. Child. Why would you give somebody the motherfucking free gift that you get from Finger Hut when you order as a Christmas gift? What kind of bullshit is that? Literally. When you order from Finger Hut and they give you little trinket gifts. On my Are You Shady tag, go look that up. I got a tag that I created called Are You Shady? And one of the questions was, what's the worst gift you've ever gotten? And it really was a toss-up. I said about a pager, because a pager, it had a bill. The fuck you give me a gift that got a bill? But this is the second part of that. I received one time for Christmas, wrapped, and then they wrapped the motherfucker up and brought it across town. A pair of Christmas socks. Christmas socks. And they were still in the little square brown package that they come inside of the box. That was my Christmas gift. I'm going to go out on a limb and go ahead and be shady. You could have kept that. Okay. Moving on. Number 8. I love this one. This goes on a lot. This goes on a lot, especially in the drag world, honey. Why would you compete with a person that aren't even aware that there's a pageant going on? And I see this so much. People, they're literally in competition with people, and the other person don't even know that they're in competition. Whether it be cooking, dressing, the pursuit of a man or a woman, whatever. But you see people that are that motherfucking shallow that they are literally in a competition. They're in this competition with this person. Or with everybody. Because sometimes it's a personality flaw. That your ass is in a competition with folks. And the people don't even know. If we competing, bitch, I want to know what the pageant is about. What was the categories? I don't want to be competing and I don't know you competing with me. What is that all about? Oh yeah, so-and-so made so-and-so. And I know mine is better, so I made sure I gave her some so she could tell that mine was better. Did she know you was in a competition with her? Did she know that you was in a cook-off? Child, if you don't go somewhere and sit the fuck down some goddamn where, That one tickled me. Okay, number 9. You know I'm gonna switch 9 to 10. 9. Why would you try to make it seem as though it's neighborly to let you hustle me? What the fuck is that? I'll tell you what it is. Some crackhead bullshit. That's what that is. That is some crackhead motherfucking bullshit. Oh, you should let me wash your car. That would be real neighborly. Why is it neighborly for me to let you wash my car? Oh, because you want to charge me $25. Oh, it's neighborly to let you cut my lawn because you want to charge. Neighborly and charge it. That ain't. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's not neighborly. It's crackish. Okay? You're using the wrong word. It's fucking crackish. Moving the fuck on. And number 10. This is some shit that literally happened to me yesterday, y'all. Yesterday. That's how I made the list and it was number 10. Why the fuck would you? Why would you be in the parking lot of the motherfucking convenience store on crutches? On crutches. Begging. Because you know there ain't nothing that I can't stand worse than a begging motherfucker. And it's a woman. A begging ass woman is worse than everything on the planet. A begging bitch on a crutch with money in her motherfucking hand. Lying. Clowning. Bitch told me, excuse me, sir, excuse me, being all cute. I got this $3 and my car broke down. Could you spare me some change? Now, I don't know if the bitch was high. She had to be high to figure out that, couldn't figure out that I thought I was as pretty as she thought she was. With the, excuse me, sir. Bitch, that don't work on me. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, bitch, what? That didn't work. Batting her eyelashes and shit. That don't work. You talking to another bitch, honey. Get on. Excuse me, sir. I got this $3. I said, let me tell you something, honey. You begging. And it ain't a good look. You sitting out here begging on crutches. You telling me, see, and I didn't have to do that. I could have just went on and got my car and went off. But that wouldn't have been me now, would it? I went right there with her. You're standing in front of me, in front of my car, so I can't drive by, telling me that you got $3 in your hand and that your car has broke down because you ran out of gas. And you're asking me if I could give you a few dollars to go along with your $3. Let me ask you. I'm already pulled up at the pump. Why don't you give me one of them dollars you got? Because, see, you already got some money. You don't know whether I got no money or not. And I said, then look at you. You got $5 worth of eyelashes on. She's sitting up there looking at me, blinking her motherfucking eyes, looking like lamb chop. You got $5 worth of motherfucking eyelashes on, bitch. You ain't got no keys in your hand because you're lying. You're lying. You ain't got no purse. You gonna tell me your car ran out of gas? You left your keys and your purse in the car? I said, bitch, get on. Get on. Again, crackish. Anybody got no time for that shit. And that's why that made number 10. That happened just yesterday. All right, y'all. I done talked long enough on this. This was my video for the Why Would Yous. Why would you? Feel free to do one of your own. You know, it's kind of not a tag video, but hell, we could make it into a tag video for all my other YouTubers that actually see this. Or if you want to add down a why would you down in the comment, I would love to read them. I think it'll be fun. But yeah, again, thumbs up, thumbs down. Y'all know how that works. Child, it's just me stuck with my feelings and having too much time, and y'all know what happens. So whatever. And again, why the fuck would you? All right, guys, I will talk with you guys later. Bye, guys.